Oh my god, yeah, that's like so perf. Look at that. That's amazing.
People have production crews and we have ours on a cup.
We don't need production crews because we're already amazed.
I need to waste money on a tripod.
We have a cup and a paper towel holder. Who needs that? Who needs it?
I mean, look at how much money we just saved.
Look how amazing this works. We're tall today. We look like we just grew. We're so tall. Okay.
We're so amazing.
We are amazing.
We are tall and great.
We are. If we were tall, we'd be so cocky. So much better that we're short.
That's why
we were born short so that we would be humble.
Yeah. Hi everyone, it's Jay.
And Sam.
I brought her on here today
so
we can talk about The Bachelor.
Oh, are you getting prepared for your own channel? You're gonna branch off and leave your co-host?
No, I'll bring you along. You can.
Oh, thank you. How nice. Okay, so we're doing our Bachelor chat. Oh, I feel like we are a bit crooked though. Do you feel like we're a bit crooked?
Yeah.
This episode was Bachelor episode 4. I think it was 4, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
I believe so. So it was wasn't it a to be continued? Has this all been to be continued? It's always to be continued.
It's always.
It's always shady.
To be continued is.
Wait, where are you?
I don't even know why they put that. It's always.
It's always to be continued.
Until it's done.
Yeah. So.
Marketing.
Oh, okay, so how they started off the episode. Chris was like trying to build it up like they were, oh, we're gonna go where there's art, there's history, there's this,
Rock
there's
and
that.
roll.
And then he's like, we're going to Cleveland, Ohio. And they're like,
their faces were, and then they're like,
oh crap, we're on camera, we should like, probably act excited.
And it's almost like they're like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
Or is he gonna say Paris? Okay, act excited. It was so awkward. I loved it.
So awkward. I felt like so bad for them because I felt like they were like, are you for real, dude? Like, especially Kelly's face, the lawyer, she was like...
It was hilarious.
It was so awkward. And then the girl that you like, what's her name? Hey, don't you be chewing that.
No, we're not going to play
this dog.
I'm sorry.
This dog.
She's
like, oh, they're talking. Let me grab the koala.
So terrible. No, you have to wait for Squeaky.
You have to wait. Yeah, I feel like they were all just kind of like...
I like Madison.
No, the girl that you were talking about last week, Lexi. She's like, oh, okay then. She's kind of like, oh,
but you know, a free trip anywhere is a fabulous thing.
Totally. We've been to Ohio, haven't we?
I think we went there.
We went with Pampers.
Yeah.
We went to the headquarters. That was Ohio.
I think that was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was like so awkward. I felt so bad for all of them because they were really, like...
Yeah.
I mean...
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so...
So if someone says you're getting a free trip anywhere, just act excited.
Just like, oh my gosh, thank you!
For the record, yeah.
I mean, we'd love a free trip anywhere. I'd love a free trip an hour away.
Yeah, free trip to...
Free trip to a hotel.
Fill up my gas tank.
Give me some lunch.
Free trip down the road. Yeah, buy me...
We're simple though.
We are.
We don't want much. We just want, if someone just bought our lunch, we'd be like...
You're getting a free trip to dinner tonight. Sweet.
You're getting a free Starbucks. Okay, so the date card was with Victoria F. And we haven't seen a whole lot of her other than the situation when she was self-conscious at the fashion show. Such a cute jacket. I think she must have been wearing a cute jacket, Victoria F. Don't know, can't remember now.
Is this on the one-on-one date?
Yeah. But she wasn't wearing a jacket just then. It was like when she was getting dressed or something like that. Oh. I don't know, I just wrote it down. Then we go to McKenna crying again because she didn't get a date. Crying.
No snot, no red eyes, no tears, all noise.
And then I love when they go, and they're like, is there something that I can wipe? Is there like an eye booger maybe? Girl, we can see that there's no tears.
Out. With fake crying.
Yeah, so she, I mean, they're all upset that they didn't get a date. Why do you have to cry? I mean, I'm not a crier, so I'm sorry. Why do you have to fake cry? I'm not a crier. If I'm crying, it's because something's really going on or a dog has died on a Disney movie. Okay, so cute outfit. Victoria F on her date. We're on the date now. Yeah. How cute was her outfit?
The
little polka dot with the little crisscross and her little tummy was out. She's got a good body. When Jay does this face, That means he likes the body.
That's me not sure how to respond.
That's like,
I don't
is my wife going to be upset?
Insult my wife, but yeah.
Babe, I'm not insultable. That is not.
It was cute.
She's a cute body.
It was cute.
If I could trade her body, her boobs are so upright and delightful.
Yeah, it was cute.
Okay, so then so they went on the plane ride. That was really cute.
Yeah, nice.
She was super nervous. It was actually, I really liked the interior.
I like the inside of it.
It was like,
made me want a plane.
You're like, I'm gonna be a pilot.
No, I want to own a plane.
Babe, you should become a pilot and then you can take me around in your plane.
I don't want to be a pilot.
Why?
I'd rather be rich and have a plane.
Okay, but don't you think being a pilot's a little bit more realistic?
It is, but if you're gonna shoot,
he's like, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot for the stars.
Never shoot low. You don't want to win the lottery and be like, man, I'd love to win $5, win $5 billion, and then anything below. That's where we're different. Ding.
Okay. Okay, so then they went and got the whole entire theme park. I don't shoot high enough, apparently.
Buy a toy plane.
I'm too simple. So they got the whole theme park.
Maybe I can make a paper plane for you.
Oh, that would be cute, but I can't.
You're really
put my
ridiculous.
butt in it. What?
Be a pilot. It's funny.
I don't think it's that long.
No, I think being a pilot
is. Being
a pilot would be a fantastic job. I don't want to be a pilot.
How am I supposed to ride in a plane with you then?
We buy a ticket and someone else flies us.
That's not romantic. That one
someone
was
who's
creamy
like
and fluffy.
Someone who's like good at being a pilot. I don't think I'd have what it takes.
Maybe I should leave you.
Imagine all of those like gauges and knobs and whatnot. That'd be so overwhelming. And I would be like,
but you're a pilot, that's your job.
Yeah, but I would get distracted and I would like...
You would, you'd be a terrible pilot.
I would be like daydreaming.
The plane.
And they'd be like, oh my God. I couldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't be a good pilot.
Listen to me, I'm already distracted.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be talking about
I know, he's
this,
the worst.
And I'm already going, nope, couldn't be a pilot. Nope, I don't have what it takes.
Okay, well, anyway.
Sorry.
They shut down the whole theme park so that there was no waiting in lines. That is literally the best date ever.
I'd rather do that than buy a plane.
Okay, well, I would rather have, you know what I would love? Just Disneyland shuts down for us for one day and we don't have to wait in any lines. There's no people around.
That park looked pretty cool.
It did look really fun.
I thought
they had a lot of really good rides. We don't really get to do that anymore because most of the time the kids aren't tall enough, or at least one of the kids isn't tall enough.
Once they're older though.
Yeah, once they're teenies.
Roller coasters.
Yeah, we're just waiting for them to be teenagers and then we'll start doing that kind of stuff. Because right now it's like, you can go on the teapots.
No thanks. And spin.
Ooh, and get sick. Actually, we went to Tweetsie Railroad with the kids for, well, Jay didn't, he was working. But I went to Tweetsie Railroad, and there was this one cup ride. You are lucky you didn't go on it. I felt so sick. It spanned so fast, and the kids were dying laughing, and I was like, man, I am old. I can't hang with these anymore. We're old, babe. Okay, so then they go to the Chase Rise concert.
Awkward.
Shady producers. The producers of this show are the worst. I don't think they have any morals. They have no... Oh.
Picking a fight with the kitty.
The cat got mad. Can you believe that? That was, I mean, they obviously knew, right? They stalk you like nobody's business, and then they're like, who was your ex? Aha, we'll find you. Let's bring him on and have a concert. And he had no clue. He didn't know that she was going to be on that date.
I don't get how he didn't know. Because when they talked about it, they talked about her not going on the show.
No. He knew that she was going on the show, but he didn't realize that she would be on that specific date.
That sounds stupid to me.
No, it's true.
No, I believe it. But, like, are they that, like... Did he think that he was just going to...
He didn't think that they were going to bring in the drama. I read a thing about it online.
He just thought... Oh, well, your ex-girlfriend's going to be on the show, and you're going to get asked to just conveniently come and sing because you're so in demand.
That's what he thought.
Give me a break.
He thought that he was actually really good.
Break. Has he never watched the show?
Maybe not. What I'd like to know is why she dumped him, because he's a hottie.
Seriously.
Chase Rise is a hottie, and I didn't even know he existed until now. And now I'm like, he's pretty cute.
I thought he handled it well, though.
He was. And you know what? I like the fact that he didn't bring it up to Peter. He wasn't be like, hey man, that's my girl.
I felt like he really handled it.
He was very mature, very respectful, but a total hottie. And I'm thinking, Victoria F., you don't like his lifestyle? What do you want him to do?
It's what he's doing.
I mean, hello? Like, I'm so confused right now. Why? He's cute.
And what is she wanting?
And he's so nice. He seemed very nice. I feel like she should have stuck with Chase Rice. Not that, I mean, I love Peter. Peter's very sweet, but Chase Rice is hot. Chase Rice is like, kind of got that bad boy, like, sexy, whereas Peter's like, my mom loves him kind of thing.
Yeah, Peter.
He's not necessarily hot.
No.
Peter is cute.
Well, yeah.
He's cute.
I mean, when they were dancing, he was just like a puppy wagging his tail.
Yeah, he is.
And then Chase was like,
oh, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
Chase was like, man.
Looking like a man with a hat and things.
And guitar.
Yeah, he's cute.
I think that was a bad choice for her.
I do too.
Awkward,
Victoria
though.
F, he failed. But yeah, that was super awkward. And I felt like the whole time that he was singing, he was looking at her. And then I was feeling stressed out. Like, I was getting so stressed out.
Can you imagine being in that position?
That's so awkward. That's so awkward. And she was like, back then so cute with her ponytail.
And it wasn't like a 5 years ago or, an ex from high school. It was like...
Did she dump him for the show, or did she dump him and then get picked for the show? That's what I like to know. What's the timeline there? Because they didn't really go into that. And I'd like to know, did she be like, I'm going to dump you because I'm going to get on the show? Or did she dump him and then be like, you know what, I'm going to go on the show? Yeah. That's what I want to know. I don't know. We'll never know, probably.
Juicy.
So I want to say how cute she looked in her ponytail. And it was obviously a bit wet or rainy because she was getting those cute little curls. And I'm like, how is it that when I have a ponytail that looks like that, I look horrid? And then she has that cute ponytail and her little flowy Einsteins, and she looked so cute.
She had jeans on, right?
Yeah, her butt
I didn't even notice she had a ponytail. I remember her butt a lot.
Oh, do you? I bet you do. You little creeper.
I didn't even notice she had a head.
Oh, you don't need a head. If you want to be with Jay, don't worry about the head.
No, but seriously.
He'll be staring at your butt the whole time.
I didn't know that she had a ponytail. But she had jeans on.
Men are disgusting creatures. I'm just going to put that out there.
I just put it out there too. If I were writing notes, it would have been nice jeans.
Nice butt.
Yeah, were those Levi's?
Maybe they were.
I don't know what they were, but
she should be a jean
True Religion
model.
Looked good.
Her butt is cute. Okay, so then
ponytail? Huh.
Yeah, she had little Einsteins flowing in the wind, and I was like, I look like crap when I have a ponytail. I look like a haggard crap head.
Wear jeans.
My butt's not looking like hers. She tells him at dinner, and she's looking super cute in her pink dress too. And I was like, oh, this is so stressful. And then he's like, it's so weird. Like,
it's just so weird.
Face, like you could see, he was like, this girl did not date a country famous person. Like, he was so confused. He's like, no, you're messing with me. But like, he does not hide his emotions well at all.
He melts down so
he's
quick.
like, I'm happy, I'm a dog, I'm a happy dog. And
tail wag, tail wag, tail wag.
My owner left me.
Melt.
It's like, I mean, it's great. I love people that you can tell what their mood is, because then you always know where you stand.
I think it's fantastic for the show too.
The fact that he was like, it's so weird. He just made me laugh so hard. Okay, so then it
is weird.
It's so weird. I don't know how did they meet? That's what I want to know. Chase Rice and Victoria F. I need to know the whole backstory. There needs to be a whole nother show on Chase Rice and Victoria.
Maybe they will release that.
Let's hope so.
I'm sure who knows. Okay,
so then she goes off and cries because she's just like, oh my God, this is so awkward, which is like, so producers like, ding, ding, ding. They're so loving it. He calms her down. He was really sweet about it. I mean, you can't help who you dated before you dated the person you're dating. I think it's so ridiculous when people are like, how many people have you hooked up with before you met me? This is like a question that younger guys would ask.
Completely irrelevant.
Who the heck cares? I didn't know you then, you weirdo. But this is the problem, is that then men get upset, or maybe even women get upset, if you've had relationships before
the person you met.
And I'm sorry, was I supposed to just be born for you?
Was I supposed to sit in a closet waiting for you to show up? Someone ever asked you that? I think I would be like,
yeah, like Jay and I still don't know each other.
I could care less.
It's like, whatever, you know me now and we love each other, and that's really all you need to know. Like, I don't think that's got anything to do with anything. Nope. Like, that what you did before you met that person
is absolutely irrelevant.
It's so irrelevant. Like,
it makes
I used to get super annoyed.
Well, and in this situation, like with them, if you're out with on a date and you run into an ex, why would you get mad? Unless there was something going on, but you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, you ran into your ex at the mall. How terrible. Well, we did.
It happened to us actually. So it was the second date, wasn't it?
I think, yes.
We went to the mall, And there was, you know, those like little booths that have like cell phone
cases.
Yeah,
and
it was like back when like
you
looked at that kind of stuff.
When you went to the mall.
And so I was like looking at some cell phones, and there was this girl on the other side, and it was kind of like a clear, like you could see through. And she was like, like dogging me like this, and I'm like, this freaking girl's weird. And then I was like, did you see that girl? She was like looking at me weird. And he's like, that's my ex. Yeah. But I didn't get mad. I was like, whatever, I don't care.
Mad. We didn't do anything.
I'm pretty sure she was mad.
Probably, but we just rolled on.
Yeah, I was like, well, that was awkward for her, but I'm fine. But yeah, I just think that's silly. Okay, so then I thought that they're both quite nerdy, aren't they, together, Victoria and Peter?
Yeah.
They have a kind of a little nerdy like vibe. Like they would say something nerdy and then they kind of like chuckle. I feel like they really kind of get each other. Like I feel like they're on the same level where he doesn't feel like, when he's with Victoria Paul, I feel like he feels he's below her. Like
he doesn't deserve someone that hot.
Yes. Whereas like with Victoria F, I feel like he feels like they're on the same playing field.
Yeah, like, oh cool, I can relate to you. He
can relax.
We can, they could go to dinner and talk. He could say a joke, and she would laugh at it. Whereas the other Victoria, I feel like he wouldn't say the joke because he's afraid she would be like, ew, like why would you say that? Or I just feel like he doesn't seem judged.
I know, I feel like he can be himself with Victoria, and it's same with Madison.
With Madison, yeah.
I feel like you can really tell when he's putting it on and he feels a little bit out of his element versus when he's comfortable with someone.
Because he's not really nerdy, he's just really kind and sweet.
But you know how he's a little bit like, awkward sometimes? Yeah. I don't want to say nerdy, but like he's just like, we're kind of nerdy. We're a little awkward.
Quirky.
We say
he's quirky.
Quirky. I don't know. He's not necessarily quirky. I just feel like he's a little bit awkward sometimes, and he'll say stuff and I'm like, kind of like, you know. I mean, I don't know, because we're super awkward. I feel like we're kind of nerds. We're not like a typical like cool guy. No. Like we don't have like the smooth moves.
No.
That's what I mean by nerdy. Anyway. So then they go outside. No, but okay, what made me laugh is when he's like, before he knew about Chase, he's like, maybe Chase Rice will be singing at our wedding. I was like, oh God, this is so awkward. Poor guy. He's gonna look back at that moment in the footage and be like, awkward. So then they go outside, and like the first thing I thought of when that guy was playing the cello was, thank God it's not Chase.
I know, right?
That would have been so awkward.
Chase on the cello.
They're gonna bring Chase back. I feel like we haven't seen the end of Chase.
I don't think so. Or Chase is gonna get jealous, or
he's gonna come back, guys. I don't know.
They're gonna pay him to get jealous.
Yeah, they're gonna give him a little bonus.
Be like, hey, you want a little more screen time?
Yeah.
For your career, Chase?
Okay, so then we go on to the football date.
That was
Why ridiculous. Do they always have these aggressive football tackling, beating each other with pillows? I don't understand. This is not a good date. How you get to know someone by beating each other up, and the bruises that all of those girls had on their arms? I would not be good at this show. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. I would be Victoria P.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, my back hurts.
Oh, my back, sorry.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that they even have to do this kind of stuff.
I find it stupid.
If you have to get a football outfit on and run in and tackle other girls for a guy to like you, it's not worth it.
No.
I don't want to work that hard.
I don't want to watch that.
It's just not even fun.
I want to talk. I like the cocktail parties. That's my speed. I want to go to dinners and like do where you're interacting with the person.
I just don't know why they do these stupid dates.
I have no problem with the sports side of it, or the playing, or the activity level, or the interaction, or whatever. That part of it doesn't bother me at all. But the fact that that's an actual date,
it's like so unfair for the girls. You know, they don't even get to spend time with him.
Here's your time. Here's your allotted amount of time that you get to spend with him, and you're going to spend it playing football away from him. That's not fair.
While he's on the sideline snuggling up and getting massaged by Victoria.
Why couldn't they be doing like a more fun one, like
something interactive,
massages, or like, remember the one with what's her face when they were doing the fake pregnancy thing and they were shocking John Paul Jones, and like you know, like stuff where they're able to interacting and seeing how they playing football is like out there. They can't even interact. No, I was really irritated by that. I was
so irritated by that. So McKenna sucked. She was catching the ball, and I literally was like, that's me. Maybe it's a fashion blogger thing, because we do not catch balls very well.
No, you don't.
I would want to break a nail. I'm like, meh, I don't want to break my nose.
It's just, why would you want to?
I don't want to.
You're not trying out for football.
I'm trying to get a boyfriend here.
Yeah, and how often are you going to be doing that?
I mean, I play with Phoenix, like I've thrown ball, but I don't want to be. That's a huge toss. That thing shoots it out. Nope.
Or take it to the face.
Oh, that'd be stressful. Okay, so Victoria is on the sidelines. No, getting a massage. The teams end up tying, and Sheehan was kicking butt. Like she was running.
She was a one-person team.
She was amazing. But the team ties, so they end up all going on the team or the cocktail party, which was like 13
They should have done a tiebreaker. That was ridiculous.
What is wrong with Bachelor right now? I'm just getting so frustrated with
I couldn't believe that they allowed all of them to go on the tie.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
They should have done a tiebreaker. That's not fair.
We should really run this show.
I know.
Okay, so now Victoria Paul, who literally spent the whole date on the sidelines with him, steals him first. I was irritated, and you guys know we were a fan of Victoria Paul, but our opinions have changed. That's what's amazing about this show.
That's why we love this show.
One minute you love them, the next minute they're on your poop list.
The characters, they change so quickly. Like Victoria, that's why I don't want them to mess with Madison. Oh, they're gonna something trash is gonna come out with her.
I think what's gonna happen is her family. It's gonna be a family situation with her.
You think that's what they'll make?
They're gonna play. Yeah, I think they're gonna play the family.
The family, or you don't think it'll be like a drama situation with?
I don't think so. You just never know.
You never know.
So Sheehan was super upset. She starts getting emotional because she wanted. Everyone was like, "You should go first. You basically killed it in football." Victoria Paul steals him first. Alayah.
Terrible.
Then all of a sudden, Alayah
shows up.
Walks in.
Struts in.
With her hair. She was like so like, oh, I'm amazing.
And her booger freckle.
Oh yeah, Jay doesn't like her booger freckle. I think it might be a zit.
Don't care.
Whatever.
Can't take it.
Oh, maybe she should have made it a mole like I did with mine.
Maybe she should remove it.
Oh, hold on. We're at this. This is what happened last time.
You're so funny.
Why?
I just love you.
Why?
I just love you.
Why? He wants to pick it.
As perfect as I am in every way, because I'm a sculpted, from perfection.
Yeah.
And I have zero physical flaws.
None.
The thing is like, I just every time I watch, I'm just like,
is it stressing you out? Is it like when you have a bloody nose when you're a kid and you see all those pictures of like the crusty bloody nose around, and you're like, why didn't you clean up my nose?
I don't think I'd care as much if she didn't have such a sassy attitude.
Okay, so if she was nice, you wouldn't care.
No, I wouldn't care at all, because I don't care about physical things. But if you're going to be all that in a bag of chips, you need to not have a booger freckle. Okay, booger freckles. I mean,
I get it. It's about the attitude. It's about the sass.
I don't care about moles or freckles or any kind of physical thing.
Like the mole is versus
I really don't care. But it's like, girl,
you're
gonna be all.
She's all thinking she's hot,
sassy looking, smiling, cat eyeing, booger freckle.
So his face when she walks in, he was you could tell again. He's just like his mouth was just open. He was so confused.
He was just.
They're playing with him so bad.
They're just manipulating him left and right.
He's just so gullible and just too sweet.
He really is. And
I feel bad for him. They're just wrecking his life.
Yeah, they really are. Because he just didn't know what to say. He didn't know how to handle it.
Oh, he's not equipped for this.
No, he didn't know how to be. Well, and then when he was talking with Cheyenne, and she's like, "Can I steal you for a minute?" When Alayah or whatever said, "Can I steal you?" He should have said, "Yeah, in a minute."
Yes. Like, stick up to these girls, Peter.
Stick up, and say, yeah, well, just hang on a second.
Yeah, I'm on a moment.
Girl, I sent you home.
Yeah.
You can't just strut in here and steal time that she deserves.
Have a backbone.
I'll be with you in a minute.
That's why he's so sweet, though.
Well, yeah, that though.
I mean, that's the thing. If you want someone who has a backbone, they're not going to be as sweet as Peter. That's why Peter's so sweet and lovely, because he's a little teddy bear.
But you can still be kind and have a backbone,
but he's so sweet. He's too sweet.
He's a pushover.
He's a pushover. Okay, so then
sweet and a pushover.
Alayah says, I don't understand. I just want to clear my name, or whatever she says. And then she says that her and Victoria Paul, she's very confused as to why Victoria Paul would say that she was not friends because they went to Vegas together.
This was brutal. This really irritated me too.
So then we're like, wait a minute, Victoria P said that they literally spent maybe 3 hours together in a pageant. And now all of a sudden, Alayah is saying they went to Vegas together.
And have pictures and text.
But I checked her Instagram. I did not see pictures of them in Vegas.
She's probably full of it.
She probably deleted them.
They're probably all full of it.
I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm so confused. So then...
I just send them both home. I'd be like, you both are silly.
I'd be like, you know what, you're out.
You
I don't have time for this mess. I'm too nice for this.
I'm trying to have a nice family, trying to find a wife.
He just wants to have some babies.
And you two are ridiculous. You need to go. I would have dropped them both right there.
Yeah, I would too.
Give me back my rose, and you two can go.
Yeah. You're fired. You're fired.
I wouldn't put up with any of that.
So I feel like, so then he goes in, because he's like frazzled. So he goes and talks to Victoria. Why the freak was Victoria up in a freaking room by herself?
I don't know.
That was so staged and weird.
That was really...
Why wasn't she down there with the girls? Why was she just up alone in a corner?
So they could...
So that they could do this.
Do the show.
It's so fake. Like, I'm just, at least make it seem a little bit more real.
Or at least have him pull her aside or take her away.
Victoria, can I talk to you? That was so weird. I was like...
She's just in a room.
By herself in a corner, sitting down on the floor.
On the date while...
It was very strange. I did not like that.
Yeah.
So,
get it together, Bachelor.
You're making mistakes. So Victoria admits to going to Vegas together. All of a sudden her story changes. But then he's like, why would you lie to me? I trusted you, blah, blah, blah. And then she pulls out the tears. Real tears and snot.
Well, they're editing, though. I've noted, like, speaking of which, I caught an editing flaw when Peter was talking about his past with Victoria.
Yeah.
He had, his eyes were red and he was teary, and then it seemed like they dubbed the voice right in and went back to his face, and it was dry and his eyes were white.
Oh.
And he kept talking. They're very good at, well, the editors are incredible.
Yeah, so who knows, she could have said, we did go to Vegas, and they didn't show that before. Mm-hmm. But then he said, why would you, no, because he still said, why wouldn't you tell me that?
I don't trust anything on this show.
I don't trust Victoria Paul anymore. So then I feel like she pulls out the crying, and I feel like whenever someone cries, you're just like immediately like, oh shoot, I feel like a jerk now. So then he kind of
I thought it was childish. She should have kept talking normally.
She should have just been like...
I think when you're talking to someone about something serious and they start being loud, crying,
and then
emotional,
saying, you don't trust me, you don't trust me.
And putting it on you like,
then it's manipulative.
Then they're deflecting the conversation and they're not answering the question.
We're so smart.
I found that to be ridiculous, and she's hiding something. That's my opinion.
She's not taking, you know,
we are geniuses.
We really are.
High five.
Okay, so then there's definitely a red flag with Victoria Paul at this moment in time. I think on his part as well, because up until now he trusted her. It was like his mommy.
I got rid of both of them.
Yeah, we both would have. But we don't stand for poop anymore because we're in our 30s.
Yeah, we're old.
I feel like in your 20s you put up with baloney that you wouldn't put up with when you're in your 30s. Like the stuff that I put up with when I was 20 was like, you know.
Me?
Well, no, before you.
Yeah.
It was not good. Like I put up with so much that if I was this age, I would have been like, psh, you're out of here.
I feel like Peter is still shocked that this many girls are even interested in him.
Oh, bless him. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't think he knows what to do.
But then the worst part comes along. And this is what we talked about last week. Don't be wishy-washy. He gives Alayah a dang rose in front of everyone who just got beat up on the football field. They have bruises on their arms, physical bruises that you can see. And he gives her a rose and invites her back onto the show. Do you think he got a bonus for that? I think they paid him. I think he got some money for that.
Something.
There was something going on there. Something. I think that they're like, look.
It's terrible.
If you keep this person, we'll give you an extra 10 grand.
Probably.
Money talks.
Oh, it does. And he's
like,
oh. No, like, you can get rid of her later, but we need her for the show. Yeah. Give her the rose in front of everybody. Here's whatever. And he's like,
fine. I do need some money.
That was a bad idea, though.
Oh, so stressful. So the girls are mad. They are so mad.
All of them.
They're fuming. Like, even the ones that we think are, like, so nice and obsessed with him, they're like, I'm done with you. So then comes the date with Kelsey, and he immediately tells her, which I thought was very respectful of him to tell her, because he didn't really have to. It's his show. I mean, really.
Really. Yeah.
She handles it very well. She was very mature, which is kind of a shock because she was very immature the first, you know?
Yeah.
That was kind of a, 180.
You just never know.
You just never know. So then they raced on the little car thingies. What are those things called? Soapbox cars?
Car thingies?
Whatever this is.
Car
They were
thingies.
racing. They were racing.
Soapbox
Thank
derby.
you. Soapbox derby. They raced.
Car thingy.
It was kind of a lame date.
I thought it was horrible.
I mean, it's not my jam.
Horrible.
But then they went on the boat, and that was my type of date.
Yeah.
They went on the boat. They got to like have a nice intimate time and talk, and like she opens up about her parents' divorce and how her dad, she found out before the mom, which I felt so bad for her because that's really tough. I mean, a divorce is tough anyway, but finding out that way would really suck. And then he left.
To Mexico.
I mean, dude.
And had his own family down there.
What a bunch of
For
poop.
12 years.
Sucks. Men, I tell you what, men are morons. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. They don't make the best choices. They really don't. Sorry, babe.
For
You
what?
are a man.
That's okay.
I'm sorry for you. So then, I put date on a boat like his boat. I don't know, I don't know what my notes were saying here. So then we move on to Victoria F is mad because Alayah, as soon as she's back in the show, is blabbing her mouth because she's obviously been home, she's had her phone, she's seen what's being said about Chase at the date and Victoria F.
Yeah.
So she's being a little gossip queen, and she's telling people about, oh, you don't know? Well, Chase and Victoria Blah were dating, which it's just catty. It's what the girls do, but that was Victoria's F's
Place.
Yeah.
Just tell.
Yeah, but that's just what girls do. So Victoria F goes and confronts Alayah, and the way she's sitting on the bed, like, the whole time, maybe that's what happens when you have good posture. I don't know. I wouldn't know about good posture.
I think it's her power move.
I think it is.
I think it's
too.
what she does to intimidate people.
And it's like,
And that's why Victoria was just like made fun of her when
she's like,
she's
done.
like, no, she
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
She's not intimidated by.
But I'm actually really glad that Victoria, because at first Victoria F seemed kind of like a little shy, little cowering puppy or something.
Yeah.
And I feel like now she's kind of getting a little bit more confidence, which makes me feel really happy for her, because the fact that she like stuck up for herself, that was good.
That's not cool.
I'm glad she stuck up for herself,
To
because
do that,
Alayah
though.
sucks. And to think I liked her because of her chin. Ridiculous.
I can't get past the way she treats people.
Yeah, she's poop. So then we go into, they're all in the room, and Deandra and Natasha call him out, which I'm glad they did.
When he was going to take someone away, they just called him out right there.
That was so
They're like,
stressful.
I got to say something.
Deandra did it first, and then Natasha chimed in. And I'm super glad that they did that, because I just think he doesn't know what's going on.
But he handled it bad.
He did.
Because then he goes and puts the blame on Victoria.
Oh, yeah.
Because then he's like, well, I don't know exactly what he said, but he's like, well, Victoria, I don't know, because she was mad about the way he handled it.
She was so mad. We got a spicy side of Victoria. Paul, this time.
Paul, yeah.
But I think she's still playing him. She's still not coming out with the truth. Just be upfront and say what happened. Did you go to Vegas? Did you become friends?
I feel like she used that against him, though. Like, you're blaming me for the...
Yeah.
Victoria, Paul, and... Which is a shame, because I liked her.
I know, total bummer.
And Alayah, whatever.
They just need to go.
They're...
You know what also I thought
They're
was
just up
so
to no
creepy
good.
and weird? Okay, if you are supposedly not friends with someone, and you've only been collectively together for 3 hours, why would you wipe their tear away? First of all, other people's tears are salty and gross.
And
so
they're
that's
gross.
kind of strange. It's one thing if it's your child, or if it's someone you truly love, like I'll wipe Jay's tears away if he's crying, or the kids, or even my sister. But someone that you supposedly are not friends with,
only known for 3 years,
and you're kind of in a
months,
fight with, you're like,
hours.
the way she did it to her finger kind of like stuck, and it was like really weird, and I'm thinking, don't ruin her makeup. It was really weird.
It was the way she did it was not the first time either, I felt like. And the thing was, is they got sat down.
Super creepy.
They got confronted. They were going at each other, whatever, and then they're just chatting, and then she reaches over and wipes her tear. Like
and
it wasn't like, I'm gonna pretend wipe your tear to like console you so that people think I'm a nice person. It was almost like she did it out of like habit. Like they do it a lot. Like
it's very weird. Yeah,
they're very
like
close.
She didn't mean to do it.
Like, oh crap, I'm touching your face, and I totally did not mean to do that, because we cry together a lot.
There is more going on. I think that they are best buds. They signed up for the show, and they have a little shenanigan going on together. Yeah. And Alayah's like, I can't believe she said that. I'm gonna call her out. And Victoria's like, I'm so perfect. I don't do anything wrong.
And they're like,
I just feel like, don't wipe someone's tears. That's so weird. I don't like her finger either. The way she did it was really creepy to me. I really gave
they're both kind of creepy.
That was weird. We're over Victoria Paul.
Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Bye.
And also like the way that it was there, and then he was like, I'm just super confused right now. Like, I felt so bad for Peter. He does not. I
feel like if anyone's, who's getting manipulated is Peter.
Oh, Peter is just, he's manipulated by the whole show.
That show is just wringing him out.
Poor fellow. I feel so bad for him.
And they love the fact that he just reacts so naturally.
I do feel so. I feel like I'm his mom, and I just need to protect him.
Tearing him to pieces.
Oh, bless him.
Poor guy. He's just chum.
He is. It's awful. So then I put Victoria calls him out. He is screwed. That was my note. And then Alayah pulls out the tears again. I don't even remember this part. Do you?
I don't know.
She pulls out the tears. Oh, he pulled Alayah aside. And then she started crying, and then he said his tie was too tight, and he undid it.
Because he was just like,
he's like, I'm done. I'm so stressed out.
I don't know what's going on.
And that's how we ended it. It said to be continued, ...
Every episode.
I hate when they do that, because then I'm like, oh, I feel so unfinished right now.
I don't care.
Well, I do. All week I'm like, what's going to happen?
I think that no matter whether they say that or not.
Okay, well, anyway. So yeah, that was basically the recap.
You're such an easy one to cliffhang.
I really am. I'm like such a sucker
They could just put to be continued on every
I'd be like,
show.
what did I miss?
What did I, yeah.
I'm so gullible though.
It's because there's no rose ceremony at the end of this.
Oh, you know what? That's why. I like when it finishes with a rose ceremony. I feel complete.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it when they don't.
And then they showed the previews for the next episode in a tropical place. So they do the rose ceremony, and then they all go somewhere, and they show all that drama. So they're not in Cleveland anymore.
Yeah, so I feel so out of the loop.
So you're just like, what is going on?
I'm hanging on the ledge.
It'll be okay.
But anyway, that was a stressful episode. That was a juicy one.
That was a good one.
It was a good one.
It wasn't a filler. It
was a really good one. I felt very stressed out. Yep. I felt embarrassed. I felt like, I felt so many emotions.
That's it, and that's a good show.
Oh, I feel like I have a hair on me.
I hate to say, but that's why we watch, because it messes with
There's
us.
the hair. But I could have done without the football.
That whole scene, it wasn't even fun to watch.
It wasn't. I'm done with it.
The football part was lame. I didn't care for that at all. They should have gone and done something, I don't know.
Why don't they take a clay class together?
Yeah.
They could all make clay, like that one movie,
I don't know.
Ghost.
Build something, or if you want to do something, I don't know.
Sip and paint and sip. Why do they have to beat each other up? I just don't like physical abuse. It's like so irritating to me.
Sculpt.
Yeah.
Build a shelf.
Do a naked class where they have to draw a naked person.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's good.
Cut down a tree.
That's too aggressive, babe.
But
I don't want people cutting down trees.
They could at least talk about, or when they do like, I don't know. I just think it was stupid.
You know what they could do? They could have gone to a cat cafe.
Yeah.
See how the girls respond to cats.
If they push them off, or if they pet them, or if they're in the...
Go volunteer at a shelter.
Yeah.
Clean up poo-poo. Have them cleaning up poo-poo.
Mm-hmm.
Football is not fun.
Stupid. And and when you're the one who's supposed to be dating these people, and they're out there, playing a game, not interacting with you, I think that's not a date. That's like, you meet someone, you go on a date, and you're like, okay, hi, my name is Jay, and your name is so and so. You're gonna go play, and I'm gonna stand here and watch you, and then we're gonna leave, and I'm gonna decide if I want to keep you or not. That's stupid.
You know what they could do? They could go and volunteer at a children's hospital. Help visit the kids, make them happy.
Make stuffed animals.
Totally. I mean, we have ideas.
Yeah. Take out the trash.
Yeah. Go to recycling facility.
Clean a refrigerator.
This is real life. These are things the oven.
Clean the oven.
The oven sucks.
Get a bunch of dirty ovens. Clean an oven.
That would be the worst day ever.
That would be terrible.
I hate cleaning the oven.
I don't.
Ovens should not even exist.
Cooking. A cooking class.
They could cook together.
Baking.
Bake some beautiful things with man on.
Bake on with man on.
They could have man on. That's a good show. Bake on with man on.
She'll probably take it.
I love man on so much. I told Jay if I ever die, which hopefully I don't, but if I do,
I can marry man on.
You can marry man on. I've already chosen his wife for him. It's already an arranged thing.
It's an arranged marriage. Sorry, ma'am. And if you're already married to somebody.
She's not married. I stalk her on Instagram. I love Manon. I honestly love her so much because I feel like if you, okay, so I mean, I'm already like morbid because my mom died. So I just like, it's one of those things that I think about. And then you have to think about who is going to be mothering your children if you die. I know these are the sad things I think about in my life, but I love Manon so much that I would be happy for her to mother my children.
Well, and she would make them yummies.
They would be so happy with her bakes.
And she could just, all she'd have to do to make me happy is just say croissant.
Croissant?
And things.
Yeah, she's so cute.
And just talk to me.
So that's basically the only person.
Talk to me all day and I'd be happy.
Yeah, that's the only person that I would ever let Jay remarry and mother our children. Mm-hmm. If something happened to me.
So sorry.
So Manon.
Sorry.
It's a real big.
It's a curse if it happened.
But like, she's so sweet. I love her. I really do love Manon. She's probably my favorite person on reality TV. I do love her so much. I think she's the nicest person ever.
She seems really nice.
She's not even from The Bachelor, guys. She's from the British baking show. So if you're like, who the heck is Manon?
Yeah,
she's from the British baking show.
Yeah, the British
and
baking
she's
show.
my favorite. And we're actually friends on Instagram. She comments back to me. She DMs me. I just love her. She's such a nice person. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've told her that my husband loves her.
She was my crush on the baking show.
Yeah, that was her. That was his fake wife.
Fake wife.
I told her as well, and she was so sweet.
Oh, that's good.
And she also sent a video message to our kids. That's why I love her. She's like the best. I honestly love Manon so much. She's my favorite person ever. But anyway, that's enough of Manon.
And if I die, you can just marry someone who's rich.
You don't have anyone specific?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's the hair. I kept feeling it tickling my nose.
I don't know.
They just have to be rich?
Well, yeah.
What if they're a jerk?
If someone's rich, they're not home.
Then I'll have full power of my children.
Basically.
And I don't have to work.
Why? I mean.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. That's a good deal.
If they're a jerk and they're home, they're not rich.
Yeah, they'll just be gone all the time, and I can just use their money.
They'll be gone all the time. Yeah. Right? I mean, think about it.
I love what you want me to do versus what I'm like, find a lovely French lady who bakes the kids yummies and is super sweet, and you're like, find someone who's rich so you don't have to work.
Yeah. And then you could be friends with Manon, and then you two could be friends and then raise the kids. You could hire her to bake for this rich person. She could be on the staff.
She could be like my wife.
Yeah, she could be your wife. She could be on the staff.
Yeah, okay.
And then this new rich person could pay for her.
And then Manon could take your place.
Yeah.
I love Manon.
Perfect.
Like, I really do love her.
So
I actually have a girl crush on her, maybe.
One way or another, Manon, you're in our family.
You're in it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That would work.
That's good. I think that's a nice plan, babe.
Right?
Yeah. I don't need to see the new husband.
So whoever the rich guy is, sorry.
I'm going to have Manon come on in. We have it all figured out if one of us dies. Yep. It's sad that I have to think about that, but I just think that's one of the things that you're left with when you have a parent that passes away when you're young. You can't help but think, well, if this happens to me, how will I do it differently? So that's just what I think about.
So anyway.
That's dark real fast, isn't it? We're so weird. We are so weird. I'm so sorry. But anyway, there you guys go. That's our recap for The Bachelor for this week, episode 4. Dying to know what to be continued is happening next week. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go eat now.
I'm hungry.
And thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you for watching.
Mwah!